how do you decide who should be in the office and when? How do you decide who can be fully remote if they wish and who cannot? So generally, hybrid work policies exist on a spectrum. On one end, you have the most common hybrid work model, and this was even pre-pandemic, and that is some employees are 100% remote workers and others are 100% in-office workers. It wasn't overly common pre-pandemic, but there were some organizations that had adopted this model, and the split may happen by department or job duties. So, for example, maybe a software engineering team might be fully remote. I mean, they certainly have the tech and the skills to be fully remote. Perhaps then the same company's sales team is fully in office. That's where they need their base. Another way of looking at it is maybe who's remote might be decided by employee location. If, as an employee, you don't live close to an office, that might strengthen your own case for working remotely. So on the other end of the spectrum, then you'll find a very flexible hybrid policy where all employees are remote part of the time and in person some of the time, with the ability to decide what their balance of in-office versus remote work is, and which days and times work best for them to come to the office. So again, for example, maybe one employee thrives best as a remote worker and only comes in for meetings, while another has too many distractions at home. I've certainly been there, and wants to come into the office more often than not. So some workers may prefer to go into the office in the afternoon only, while others may want to be home early so they can collect their children from school.